Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Clock Sports, man. Listen, man. Um, as you know, 2 nights ago, the Lakers beat the Timberwolves for the seventh spot in the play-in. Um, this is a game that I watch from the beginning to the end. You know, Minnesota Timberwolves played great, but what everybody saw um, 2 nights ago, that's the same thing Minnesota been dealing with all season. They'll have games. I literally watch 18 games. They up 10 plus, and then they lose the game. They can't close. You know. Shout out to Mike Conley, man. Mike Conley step up, but I don't know. I don't know what was going on with Ant turned to Ant-Man like the movie. Trash, bro. I don't know if because he signed with Clutch Sport, maybe which Paul called him and said, hey, man, go out there and just throw a stink. Let Brown go. Let Brown win. I don't know if it's that because this man was, for a guy who's this talented, Austin Reeves locking you up. That was crazy to me. You know, he couldn't buy a bucket to save his life. But I'm just gonna this is two role player, Richard Jefferson, who plays with LeBron, Kendrick Perkins, who played with LeBron as well. So they're gonna talk about it. They're gonna go blow for blow, Glock for Glock, and we're just gonna be out here, sit back, and chime in. Lego.
Oh, yes, the whole season. Yeah, all season long there was a little bit of a doubt. This is how it went down last night in Crypto.com Arena. It was not a pretty game. Karl Anthony Towns had a beautiful first half here, made every single bucket, but we're going to pick this one up in the fourth because this is when the Lakers mounted a comeback, Janae.
Look, the Lakers, they played with heart. They played with tenacity, and watch this right here. Big time three from LeBron James. I mean, he was feeling it late. Look at when you see these things, you're like, okay, this is the moment for them.
He also had 5 turnovers too, Sinead. Don't forget about that. And he was a negative 17 for a guy who scored 30, who end up with negative 17 in the plus and minus. That was horrible.
Started really with Edwards. I think he's going to take that type of game, that mentality to improve on. Look at the shot distance in the fourth quarter, Malika.
And to me, that kind of speaks to, okay,
bro, if Ant-Man had 18 points, he won that game.
You know who did? LeBron James creating the space for Dennis Schroeder.
I had ice in the double ice in my veins. Oh my goodness. This is the D-Lo effect, right?
You've seen this, Richard.
Everyone's claiming this celebration.
Listen, I know a lot of people gonna be mad, but I don't give a damn. Dennis Schroeder won that game for the Lakers, bro. Dennis Schroeder was sensational. Then plus and minus, he was 22. He scored 22 points. He played great defense. He shot the ball very well. He was very attackful. Whenever the Lakers need a basket, Dennis Schroeder went for attack, and then when he get to the free throw line, he dropped his free throw. Dennis Schroeder was it was more than a set asset for the Lakers, man. You know, it was crazy.
Well, this is my thing when you watch this is, again, this is the time where LeBron gets criticized or he looks like the smartest basketball player making the right decision.
Well, and you think this is the game winner, so does LeBron James. A little hip swivel for good measure.
I mean, come on, LeBron. You should have let that man have his moment. I mean, god damn. I just never see a nigga like that, bro. You got to take that nigga shine. Golly.
But then this happens, Janae.
Hold my beer.
Mike Conley.
I was like, oh no.
No.
No breaks. There were no breaks in the corner.
With 0.1 seconds left, Mike Conley is fouled on the three. He makes all 3 of his free throws.
Pressure.
This is he had a game earlier this season where he caved to that pressure, and this was his revenge. But the Lakers just took over in overtime, Mona.
Well, look, they finally got the ball to Anthony Davis. I mean, this guy he was the player of the month for March and April in the Western Conference. remember him?
Yeah,
Give him the ball.
Well, the Lakers, they didn't have.
I'm gonna say this, man. The Lakers really lucky, man. Some of the mistakes they made in the fourth quarter, it was beyond crazy. You know, to me, I think they just survived. They just survived the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves who was depleted. McDaniel injured his own self. Uh, um, um, Rudy Gobert trying to knock somebody out. You think he manifesting his Draymond Green spirit and you know, cause him a game. You know, for missing all these pieces, and then you know you got Ant-Man looking like trash, man. He was like a trash man. If he scored 18 points, they won that game. If Ant-Man go out there and score 18, they won. They won. Because with Conley give you 30 plus, with Cat giving you 20 plus, and then with his 18, they would have been right there. But yeah, but the Lakers they're very lucky, man, because man, they almost lose that game. Like literally, they almost lose that game. Like the ref was calling fouls on Anthony Town just to get him off because they know. And Cat was cooking, bro. He was cooking, but he barely played on the third quarter. Fourth quarter, he played more in the fourth quarter, but by then he was more worried about, like, he didn't want to be fouled out in that game, and I can understand that because they didn't have an extra big man to back up Cat. So with him being scared to foul out, so things end up happening, man. And shout out to the Lakers, they won the game. But Dennis Schroeder is the one who helped them win this game. It wasn't LeBron, it wasn't AD. So
Have an easy path to the playoffs, and Darvin Ham, after the game, after the celebrations, reminded his team of how they got here.
I used to pay $162 every month for my car insurance. Now, check out how much I'm paying. $28 a month.
give a damn how much you're paying.
Real quick, man. First of all, I just want to let you guys know that is the epitome of having a next play mentality through the course of a game. Started off the season 2-10. Some of you guys weren't here for that. We told by our analytical department that gave us a 0.3% chance of making it to the postseason. Now here we are in the playoffs.
All you asked for is a chance, I guess. And for us to turn around our season and give ourselves an opportunity to compete for the Larry O'Brien Trophy, that's all you can ask for.
You know, we don't want to stop here just getting in. You know, obviously you got small victories.
AD, let me just say this to you. If y'all playing the way y'all playing 2 nights ago, y'all going home. Making that type of mistakes that y'all was making, you know what I'm saying, careless turnovers, LeBron's not going out there guarding anybody. Y'all going home. If it's every possession, it's going to be 4 on 5. Every possession, that's mean I got to guard my man, I got to guard his man. Y'all going home.
And where we started, but now we want to get greedy and make some noise in these playoffs.
So over the last 11 minutes of the game, the Lakers held Minnesota to just 2 field goals, including 0 for 9 from deep. And LA outscored the Timberwolves 20-7 in that span. So Kendrick Perkins is joining us now. And Perk, in our production meeting this morning, we were chatting, and there was a good amount of discussion, right, on just how ugly some of this game was down the stretch. But you actually saw something else. What was that?
I did, and you know what? All I keep hearing is about how ugly the game was, and it was dumb basketball. And the people that saying that are more confused than a woodpecker with a headache. Okay? Because here's the fact: what I witnessed last night was beautiful basketball and playoff basketball. I witnessed teams make adjustments. I watched the Minnesota Timberwolves trap Anthony Davis when he caught the ball on the block and made others cut down the middle and made the Lakers adjust. I watched Coach Darvin Ham make beautiful adjustments by putting guys like Vanderbilt and Rui Hachimura on Carl Anthony Towns when he was in the game, and put Anthony Davis on slow-mo Kyle Anderson because knowing that he could roam and be a real protector. These are the adjustments that you make. And in the postseason, it's not like the regular season. The pace slows down. All of a sudden, it becomes half-court basketball. All of a sudden, you start to see more deflections, forced turnovers, things to that nature. So it's not supposed to.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Kendrick Perkins was on his knees praising LeBron James, you saw most of the highlights, most of the impact was coming from who? Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder is the one who helped the Lakers survive that game, because without Schroeder, they wouldn't be in the position and to play who they playing? Grizzlies, because D'Lo was horrible that game, bro. D'Lo was trash, and he was getting cooked. D'Lo was getting cooked. Conley was cooking his ass. Like, yeah. So it's I'll be interested to see how they're gonna if they're gonna put D'Lo on Ja, because if they put D'Lo on Ja, that's barbecue. I'm telling you right now, get your plate ready. If they put D'Lo on Ja, that's gonna be easy 40 every night. But we'll see. And another thing, every Lakers game for this series, man, I don't know if y'all noticed. I don't know if y'all know. The Lakers get two game rest. So if 2 game rest after game 1, 2 game rest after game 2, 2 days rest after game 3. Every single game they get 2 days rest. Coincidence? I don't think so. Another thing, since LeBron James did the whole thing in Boston, the Lakers has been the most free throw shooting in the NBA. They've been having so many free throws going their way. I literally see clips that Austin Reeves become the second version of Larry Bird. He drive to the basket. Every time he drive to the basket, they give him a foul, whether he get touched or not. LeBron James drive to the basket, he get fouled, whether he get touched or not. So I don't know, man. It's a lot of foo-foo thing going on right now, man, so they can have the Lakers making a deep run.
To be pretty. It's supposed to be jumped up. It's supposed to be ugly. And that's exactly
I don't know what this man talking about. You can tell he's a LeBron James idolizer.
4 or 5 guys average 30 points this season. That's not going to happen in the postseason. In the postseason, we're going to see exactly what we saw last night. Adjustments being made, physicality at its highest level. That was beautiful defense basketball at its highest level last night. That was playoff basketball.
We're going to have a conversation here. Okay, so the Lakers are in. The 0.3% chance they made it, we compliment them. Now the whole thing is, how do they move forward? What did they do well? What didn't they do well? What trends are we seeing?
Talk about it.
What can they improve on? That's
Okay,
Ladies and
RJ.
gentlemen, let's roll the tape. Now watch this. You got to inbound the ball. It's 32 seconds. Watch Bron stop. Bron stopped short of the ball.
That should have been a foul.
Does he give the hustle that he should have?
That should have been a foul. Like, he should have been shooting free throws for that. Another one.
Get that inbounds. They had to change how they were inbound. That's not game strategy and adjustments. That's terrible basketball. Now let's go back. Let's have a little history lesson. Watch this move by AD. You attack. That's a felony in 3 states. Then what do? You lose them here. You lose them again when the game is on the line. So now, okay, maybe the Lakers learn from that. Or Anthony Davis. What the blank are you doing, my guy? I have too much respect and love for you to do these type of mistakes. So when I talk about this and I talk about the Lakers are going to get better, they're going to do the things that they need to do, there were a tremendous amount of mistakes that were made that were simple basketball from veteran plays. LeBron James stopped short. If you watch it, he stops his momentum, allows the guy to get the steal. They do it again. They do it again 12 seconds later. It was not beautiful basketball. It was not playoff basketball. That was awful basketball that the Lakers are very lucky to survive, and I'm glad that they did. They did overcome all the adversities, but they can't do that moving forward against Memphis. They can't do that again moving forward in first round, second round conference final. That end of the game will not win them a game against any other team in the postseason.
Go ahead.
Richard Jefferson, you just cooked that nigga, man. You just cooked that nigga, man. For real, for real. There's no if and but about it. You just kill it. Because everything you say was facts. You play like this, you're gonna get your ass whooped. Simple as that. And you cook his country looking self. You just cook him. Because he don't know what to say now. So let's see what he said for rebuttal, because I know it's gonna be a bunch of cap. So let's see.
You know what I hate most about Richard is that he's able to walk in sometimes early.
Nah, you hate the fact that he just cooked your ass. That's what you hate. But everything he said was facts. Because the Lakers play like this, bro, they're going home. They're going home. It was 4-5. This man planted his feet. He's not going back. He's not playing D. And then two of the blocks that he had was suspect. One of the block was like his hands get on the ball. His fingers, one of his fingers get on the ball. They call a block. You know, they this is what I noticed. They go out the way to give the Lakers, to give LeBron James like things. They go out their way, bro. And as you watching the game, you listen to the commentary, like you listen to the commentary talking, like Miller. All he was doing is getting on his knees praising LeBron, bro. You are commentary for a reason, bro. Like, cut it out. All the dick sucking, bro. Y'all need to stop.
Full of clips that he want to show the world instead of showing the other clips. How about showing the extra efforts, the chase down?
You want the extra turnovers? Because that was just a couple. You want the turnovers?
Hold on, listen for a second. Sit back. How about showing LeBron James get a block on one end, run the floor, and get a layup on the other?
You want LeBron highlights, bro? You want LeBron highlights?
Cook him, RJ. Yeah, that's what he wanted. The LeBron highlights. That's all they always wanted. They want you to go on YouTube and praise that man, because if you don't say anything, God forbid, if you say anything bad about him, his fans coming for your neck. Cook him, RJ. Finish him, Mortal Kombat style. Finish him.
No, I don't want LeBron highlights. But what I'm telling you is this: what I saw last night, when you hold a team to 12 points in a quarter, I saw activity. I saw active hands. I saw deflections. I saw driving gaps get taken away. The same driving gaps that Karl Anthony Towns had in the first half, he didn't have those in the second half.
Okay, do you want to know what I saw? Do you know what I saw? I saw a team that was going against another team with very little playoff experience, missing two of their top starters, and at home, it took an overtime game and a comeback victory. I'm happy for him.
Facts, RJ. I'm telling you, man. Keep cooking that nigga, man. Keep cooking him, RJ. Keep cooking that nigga, man. Stop playing with him, man. RJ, stop playing with him. Keep cooking that nigga.
Somebody cut his mic. Hold on, really quickly, Perk, and this is my point. I'm not here to dog on the Lakers. We're here to evaluate the Lakers and their performance. They came out with the win. But if we can sit up here as a former champion, as people that understand the game of basketball, what we saw in the last 3 minutes was very poor execution.
Richard, as a former champion, as a guy that's fine. The world can. As a guy that anchored the defense, arguably the best defensive team to ever play in NBA history, I know great defense when I see it. And I saw it last night. I saw LeBron James at 38 sliding those puppies. Somebody had to make anything that you
Slide what puppy? Slide what puppy? Because he really wasn't guard. Who was he guarding? Carl Anthony Town? Was he guarding Ant-Man? So who was he slating? Once again, bro, these dudes is the cap. They capping for their boo thing. Always. Forever will be. RJ, man, I need you to finish him, bro. Finish him. Stop playing.
You would critique. Is there anything that you would critique?
Wait, did you put your ear back in, Richard?
Anything that you could critique? Anything that you could critique?
But guess what? But guess what? You know the beauty of this?
No, they don't have anything to critique because he's not liking what you're saying because everything you're saying, RJ, is facts. It's facts. You know what I'm saying? He's not liking it. The fact that he's not liking it, so he just on defend mode. He on defense when he should have been on offense. Really, man, the Lakers should be lucky. They lucky they survived. They survived Minnesota last night. 2 nights ago. They survived them. They didn't win the game. They didn't win the war. They survived it. Because a team like that, they should have blown them out from the get-go. It looked like they were down by 18. Bruh, I couldn't believe it.
Is that they actually get to watch that game from last night and they actually get to learn from it.
All right, let me bring us back. Sinead, bring us back here.
And let me break down both sides for you. Would you rather win ugly or lose pretty? And I think the Lakers are happy by winning ugly because this ensured their ticket to the playoffs. They're out of the play-in. So I see what you're saying. I had all of those critiques. And sometimes the Lakers, they make their job just so much harder for themselves. We've seen that towards the end of the regular season where they go into overtime, they get tired, and then they can't beat the Clippers. This is what they do, but they also do have camaraderie. So one thing I like, there are not a lot of things statistically, there are not a lot of things on the court that you can say, oh, this is a team that's going to win a championship. Sorry, Perk. But what you can say is that this is a team that has better vibes.
Yes.
And the vibes are, really what I was watching for. When they were down, which they were considerably the entire first half, they had 9 lead changes in the first half.
Yeah.
In the second half, there was 1 lead change. Do you know which one that was? That Dennis Schroeder bucket that gave them the lead. Now, again, there was a foul at the end that made them go to overtime. But this is a team that before, if you had this same team line up in the first half of the season, they would have folded, they would have crumbled, they would have pointed fingers. Instead, they still rallied, and they were able to get a win. So I'd rather win ugly than not win at all.
But I feel like, Ramona, you were in the back. I don't know how it looked on TV, but in the building, it felt
was
like
electric.
when they tied it,
Yeah.
it felt tense.
Oh,
It didn't
the whole
feel like
game
a
was
joyous
tense.
electric. It didn't feel a trusting electric. It felt like, holy crap, are we going to really let this slip through? And I feel like that joyousness, that togetherness, that was only able to happen
It was relief.
because
Yeah,
there's some
it was relief. But let's say a word for the Minnesota Timberwolves, okay?
Yeah.
Like everybody, after what happened to them in the final game of the regular season, had written them off. Everyone thought that was going to be a cakewalk. They played great. And Mike.
Yeah, everybody thought it was gonna be a blowout. everybody, especially the LeBron James idolizers, LeBron James, dick suckers. They all thought it was gonna be a bloodbath, but the game was close. Conley showed his true veterans. Ant-Man, I don't know what happened, but it's another story for another day. If you like this content, man, you know what to do, man. Like, subscribe, and share. Like I said before, and I'm going to say it again. Richard, Jefferson, Cook, Perk. Rest in peace, Perk. We out.